Washington State Supreme Court recently ruled the two-thirds legislative vote required to raise taxes is unconstitutional. Why is the court decision so frustrating for the people of Washington?
Well, I think it's frustrating because the people of Washington had voted on this for 5 times, starting in 1993, and 5 times subsequently they've said, we want two-thirds majorities before you raise our taxes. We want Republicans and Democrats to have to come together to decide whether or not a tax increase is merited. And the Supreme Court just kind of brushed 20 years of legal precedent aside and 20 years of the people's voice aside.
You serve as the ranking Republican on the House Labor and Workforce Development Committee. How does this decision impact jobs and the economy?
Well, it does impact jobs, and the reason is it interjects into our economy uncertainty. And what job creators need is a certain economic environment. They need to know what the future holds before they invest, hire people. Now we don't know what's going to happen. Whose taxes are going up? How much are they going up? Whose taxes aren't going up? In that uncertainty, people who have capital are going to hold off on investing, they're going to hold off on expanding, and they're going to hold off on hiring. And that's unfortunate given the recession that we're in.
How does this decision undermine their trust? Aren't there legislators representing the people of Washington in Olympia who are part of this lawsuit?
Yeah, I mean, it's very unusual that the very people who brought this lawsuit were representatives from the House and the Senate. And so essentially what you have is representatives suing their own voters and then winning. So we should remember is that not only did the two-thirds vote pass, but it passed in almost every district and it passed overwhelmingly. So the representatives who chose to sue their own voters are doing so absolutely contrary to the expressed will of those voters. Of course, that's going to undermine trust.